What's up, guys? Back-to-back episode. We're on episode number 25. We got Modern Farmer Podcast. I'm your co-host Amir Man. I'm your co-host Amir Man, Farmer Amir.
I'm your co-host Gaurav Man, winemaker.
All right, we're gonna make this podcast real quick and condensed into a specific topic. We want to talk about Easter. I have my perceptions of what Easter should be and what it shouldn't be. I personally think the overarching theme of Easter for Maan Farms has been get people through the door, understand what we offer, look at all of our attractions, and purchase season's pass or be a part of our farm family for the rest of the season. That's why, I think that because Easter is at the beginning of the year, or the season, it's usually in spring, March, April, and people are able to come and see all the things that we have laid out. And then, throughout summer when they're off and they're home with their kids, or the wife's at home and the husband's gone and the kids are still there and they don't go to school, bam, come to Maan Farms because that's cool. Like, that's what we experience in Easter. And this is what I think that Easter should be in an overall perspective. How about you, my friend?
I agree with you. I think Easter is a big event where you get a lot of traffic. And I think personally you should look at lifetime customer value. What that means, it's like huge. When you make a business decision, you should look at lifetime customer value. Maybe you're losing $2 now, but you're actually gaining $2,000. That's the way you have to look at it. So Easter is an event where, for me, you should be signing people up for season's passes. What that means, if they purchase a season's pass, they'll be coming back 3, 4, maybe 5 times a year. If each time they come back, maybe they're not paying for admission, but they're paying for wine, they're paying for food, they're paying for samosas, they're paying for animal feed, they're paying for popcorn. So every visit, that adds up. So if they spend $40 every time they come, 40 times 5 is $200. So them buying that season's pass means that you're actually gaining $200. This is why I always say, sell the season's pass for free. And then you're actually gaining $200. That's how you look at it. If somebody comes in and buys a bottle of wine, but you get them to sign up for a wine club, right? You're going from a $20 purchase to a $360 purchase.
You're pretty much giving them a membership to shop at our farm exclusively is what you're saying.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah. But it's just a reason to come back.
That's right.
It's like, that's the biggest thing. It's a reason to come back.
Use that season's pass.
Remember there was that chef on Gary Vee's podcast? He's like, the first visit, you put down a red napkin. The reason why you put down a red napkin is because you know that's a new customer.
Oh, that buddy, yeah.
Remember that guy?
Yeah.
And then the second visit, what you do, the first visit, you give them a free coupon to like cheesecake, right? Once they come back for cheesecake, you give them super special treatment, so they come back for a third time. He said if the person visits a restaurant 3 times, the likelihood they'll come back and be a lifetime customer is like 70-something%.
John Taffer.
Right?
That's who it is.
That's it, right?
That's the legend.
He's
like,
freaking legend.
That's lifetime
Bar
customer
makeover?
value.
Yeah, bar rescue, yeah.
Bar rescue, yeah.
That's
He's
lifetime
so smart.
customer value right there.
That's crazy.
The practical way. This is why I was like, okay, if there's a new customer, they're coming in for the first time, you should give them like a green wristband. So you know that person needs special treatment. Right? Give them something for free. Give them animal feed for free. This is your first time here. Here's a bag of animal feed for your kid. Remember at Bishop Farm, he was like, the first pumpkin, this is your first pumpkin for your baby, you get it for free. Then he was like, you have a customer for life. That's powerful.
100%.
That was huge. It's literally like the sign said, oh, this is your first pumpkin for your kid, you get it for free.
Okay. I think
massive.
what you're saying makes complete sense, right?
Yeah.
But people have to, just giving a membership to something is meaningless unless what they're giving a membership to is not of value or is not sought after. So when I say that Easter is your main event and it's the beginning of the season, that's what brings people in for the rest of the season, you have to also make Easter a part of Maan Farms and it be something which is bigger than just the Easter event. So if you're doing that, you need to think about the philosophy of Maan Farms and what Maan Farms stands for the rest of the season, right? Philosophy is a key word that Melissa used, and that really stuck with me. Good job, Melissa. So when you think about that Easter event and what you're gonna offer, it needs to be innovative, different, memorable, and new, right? Than previous years or previous concepts, maybe previous few years, right? And so ourselves, I think that Easter has been the same every single year for the past, I'd say 3 years, 2 years. Last 2 years, I've been seeing a steady decline, and I'm not seeing a steady decline in the happiness of the event, but I've seen the steady decline of what Easter is doing for Maan Farms throughout the season. Because Easter, we do a good job with the event. We provide people a really good job with the egg hunt. They get a great goodie bag. They get a good a prize, at the end. And then they come here and they leave with a happy picture. They get to pet the bunnies and everything. But their perceived value of Maan Farms is not as high as it could be if we were to focus more of the philosophy of Maan Farms and make that first, opposed to making the event first.
That's their why.
Right?
That's their why you do it.
So, ideally, what would I do different? Ideally, what I would do different is I would look at Easter and I would either shift it a little bit later in the season. This has to do with practicality reasons of getting yourself ready and making sure that you're prepared. Or if you want to leave Easter where it is, that's fine. Leave it where it is. But offer people an experience which is related to Maan Farms that they can come experience for the rest of the season and make that a part of the Easter event. And what I thought about last year was making it as a baby animal event and making it wrapped around education and agritourism and animals, from maybe it's the world's cutest goats that we focus on, or we just focus on baby animals as a whole and we have those baby animals here at the farm for the rest of the season. But something which idolizes the reason why you come to Maan Farms is catered to that event. So when people do come here and they attend this event, they are bought into that reasoning as a whole. And once they buy into that reasoning as a whole, either through giving your membership for free or whatever it is, you will see that lifetime customer value increase. That's where I think Easter should be a part of Maan Farms. And that's why I think that all farms should utilize Easter. I think all farms should do that. Of course, it's very dependent. There's some farms that I know that make a lot of money off of Easter, and that's what they do is they provide that experience for customers, and they're not open for the rest of the season until October. So maybe thinking about Easter where it's like a lifetime customer value thing, and making that priority is not ideal for their economics and their standing in the farm, and that's totally fine. Because people remember their farms for Easter and October. That's where they come back for. They look forward to that. Where we want people to come for the whole season because we offer products and services all the way throughout summer. What do you think now?
I agree with everything you said. For once. No. What everything you said is correct.
We should cut that up. What I just said right now, I feel like it was really well put together. We got to cut it up, dude. That was a top clip. Okay, go ahead.
So the biggest thing that I see with Easter, it has been a decline. I feel like the reason why it's been a decline, we just expect people to show up. It's the same event every year. We expect people to show up. There's nothing we've added to the event. There's no soul to the event anymore. It's like, okay, this is Easter. You throw the eggs out. This is what happens. You're losing what Maan Farms is. Maan Farms is a place for families to come there, enjoy the atmosphere, have fun.
Gulid says make memories, and that makes sense.
It makes huge sense.
It makes sense.
And the baby animal event is like a no-brainer.
It is 100% no-brainer.
No-brainer.
100%.
No-brainer. It doesn't matter the logistics. We're at baby animals on the farm. People are going to be wowed by that. There's something brand new. Easter, okay, maybe you think Easter is great, but I feel like Easter is getting saturated. It's just becoming another event. You're going there, you're going to get eggs, and you get a goodie bag. For us especially, I feel like we're not showcasing our farm enough.
So say you think baby animals, like, I'm just asking you a question, right? Yeah. Say you think baby animals is the event, it's the go-to, it's the money maker, right? Yeah. It's a move. Which weekend would you set it up at? Which month would you put it in? Like, how would you orchestrate it? Would you make it for one weekend? Would you make it for multiple weekends? Would you like what would you do? What are some of the key things that you would philosophize that event around that would integrate to what you're saying and what I'm saying?
There's a really cool idea I just came up with right now.
All right.
There's Mother's Day, right?
When is that?
It's usually in May. What
Oh, that's a great move.
what incorporates with Mother's Day? Moms. What do you have when you have baby animals? You have moms. That's a huge opportunity right there.
I gotta throw my chair out the window. That was such a good idea.
Right? Right? It's also spring. People are used to like the baby birds, the new animals coming out.
That's such a good move.
It's huge.
We should cancel Easter, dude.
I'm the 100% vote of that.
We have a meeting tomorrow. What time is the meeting tomorrow?
9 a.m.
Is it you sure?
100%. It's supposed to be 9 a.m. every twice a week.
I'll remind you, everyone.
We got an email. But that just literally just came out of my brain right now. This shit happens to me daily. I get these ideas. This will be great. The next day I'm like, are you sure?
What the hell?
Do we have another card lying around? Both of them are full.
I don't know. This guy freaking smokes too much weed.
I wish.
There was 3 cards there. One is the 8 gigabyte itself. And then there was one small one that's inside the slot. Yep. And the other one that you put in there that already had a small one in it. So all you have to do is pull that one out and change out. Horrible pull-out game.
Help!
Horrible pull-out game. And then you got to change the small ones out.
The small ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, you set me up for that one, dog. Come on. You expect me not to fucking make this comment?
Yeah, that's true.
Shame on you.
Good shit. You know what I did lately?
Did you not notice my ring?
You look great.
Thanks, dude.
Is that your wedding ring?
That is.
Oh my god.
Platinum, buddy.
Who got that for you?
Bought it myself. I'm independent, buddy.
Oh, wow. That sucks for you. You're not loved.
Well, by myself.
You know what I did last week? I went snowboarding.
Yeah, I heard about that.
You know how fun that
You
was?
still can't walk, right?
I was sore as hell. This was the first like 3 days.
Yeah,
I couldn't sit down. But the last run, I didn't fall once.
That's pretty
Go,
good.
buddy.
Are you
I
gonna go
was
back?
so impressed. I'm gonna go.
How much
someday.
it cost?
That was expensive.
Like $100?
$140.
There's cheaper days you can go on for like $50 and stuff.
Yeah, the reason why it was expensive, I had to get all the equipment. That was like $60, and the pass was like $60.
No, but you can. Javier was sending me where you can rent the equipment
Yeah.
and get training lessons for like $50.
No, my friend has all the equipment. He doesn't go on the same day. As
Who'd
my
you go
other
with?
friend. I went with Deepinder.
Oh, okay.
He has his own equipment. My other friend, he lives in Langley. He has his own equipment. I'll probably just go pick it up next time and use it.
Javier and I will go next time.
I'm down.
Should have known me when I was 18. Worked at Sports Check. At cost.
That's what happened to my friends. Like they bought the boards. They got like sick deals.
Yeah.
That's
At Sports
crazy.
Check,
Yeah.
you only get up to like $1,000, so it doesn't get you far.
Yeah.
But at cost, man. At cost, everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had something like that. It was like $800,
Yeah.
and they like just did everything.
There was
That's
one guy that
right.
worked there that his dealer would come in and his dealer would hook him up with like cheap weed or like free weed and he would use his fucking membership to buy his like then we got caught because he was like saying like, oh yeah, going up to the till with the guy before the guy left, he got like a bag in his pocket and shit.
Oh
putting
my
his lock.
god, that guy's
Dumb.
an idiot.
He was fired.
Yeah.
No shit.
Thanks, man.
No
you should
shit.
Be. You should be.
Continue. That's my story.
Yeah, we gotta cut that stuff out.
Shit.
Incriminating evidence.
It starts out with a pull-up
It's
comment.
legal. Come on. Oh man. So what do you think about that Mother's Day event?
It's bomb, dude. It's actually bomb. Tomorrow we have the meeting. We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I just think having Easter and the baby animal event you're confusing two different things, and it's going to confuse your customers because customers might just come to Maan Farms expecting Easter and there's baby animals there.
What's the issue with not having Easter? Straight up, what's the issue with not having the Easter egg hunt event then and just saying that we're going to have a freaking a baby animal event in May? Mother's Day never changes. It's the same time in the year.
No, it changes every year,
By how much? Like a weekend or two?
something like that.
But I'm not saying that it changes all of a sudden from May to like June.
No, it doesn't.
Right? It's usually in May, isn't it?
Yeah.
So say, what if that's a new move?
Let's check when Mother's Day is. Because remember we used to do Mother's Day brunch?
Mm.
So many people showed up for that. Remember we had it upstairs?
Yeah.
May 10th.
Yeah.
May
It's
10th?
usually around that time.
What a move, dude. What a move. 3 weekends of baby animals events? Go in freaking strawberries and
You want to do more than one weekend?
hell yeah.
See, It sounds like a pretty big hit.
It sounds like a move.
It's huge, right?
I'm a 6'4", like 280-pound dude. I'm gonna love those baby animals.
Right?
Hell yeah,
Right?
you're gonna love
And
them.
you would bring your mom.
Of course.
Yeah, you
Right?
bring your mom.
You
Dude,
bring your mom.
I'll bring my girlfriend. I'll bring like all 7 of my nephews.
And
Yeah.
what if your mom's free?
100%.
Ooh.
What if your mom's free? Because we're honoring mothers. Mom and man puts on baby animals. Put Mom and man face of the event.
Mom's free.
Make Mom and man merch.
Dude, that's gonna be so sick. I'm hyped.
That was such a good idea.
Mom Man's gonna be on TV.
You don't have many good ideas, but that was a good one.
Promo the shit out of it.
Just talking a lot of shit. Yeah.
Have a video with like people holding the animals before all
I'll
over
get-
social media. Because then people will be like, oh my god, look how cute that goat is.
I'll get behind
I'm gonna
that.
do Yes.
That's hype. You can just
Exactly
feel
what you did for
it. It just
sunflowers.
feels
Yeah.
good.
Does Rocket?
Yeah.
That just fits.
Slow motion of baby animals running. Dude, you
It
know
just
how many
fits.
those pages, like there's a dog page called Barked? Millions of subscribers, and it's just video of dogs.
Yeah, it's
doing, like
That's
sitting
it.
there barking
That's
and doing
it.
whatever.
That's awesome.
It's always a hit, dude. Always a hit.
That's animals are just animals. People love animals.
What a move.
That's lit, right? It just feels right. It fits.
He's about to jerk a tear right
This is Mom, Man, and animals.
Yeah, that's awesome.
now.
You can't beat that.
Okay, what else you want to talk about? Is that pretty much
I'm
it?
done.
He's ready to go home.
Me too. Me too.
I don't know what else you want to talk about.
Talk for like 5 more minutes, because that'll be a solid like 30,
Okay.
25,
No,
30.
it's fine. It's just a quick little small episode, right?
I'm sure.
It's some
I'm
quick.
sure
it's quick
we
value.
can talk about
All we
something
did right
else.
now is no. It's fine. It's perfect. It's condensed. Sometimes you can hear a sentence from some random person and it changes your whole life. Hopefully, this small understanding of what I, as Farmer Emir, and Gaurav, as operations manager of winemaking and winemaker extraordinaire, share with you guys in what Easter should be for your farm and your family farm that invites local community to your farm, changes your perspective on, or adds to your perspective on how to do events in the beginning of the season. Lifetime customer value, philosophy of your farm and being authentic to yourself, and then providing people
That's it.
a reason to come back.
That's it.
That's it.
Mother's Day, baby
Okay.
animals.
So-
that fits to the authenticity of the farm.
You heard it here first. Give us some creds. This idea pops off. You guys make a couple million. Just
That
give
just
us
happens like this.
give us a
dude.
couple bands. That's it. That's,
That's
all we're
what
looking for.
happens. That's what
A
happens.
couple of bands. Put them this way. Put them in the mailbox. No big deal. We'll take them.
Anybody else wants to do it, do it. I love it.
Yeah, it's great. It's value right there. Okay, anyways, I hope you guys are having a great time listening to us and enjoying what you guys are hearing. If you aren't, tell us. If you are, tell us. We love it. And we will change.
love
We
your
have some really
feedback.
good ideas coming up for the next 22 episodes. And we're going to kill it. Hope you guys have a great
Episode
day.
25. We're quarter century.
Of episodes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's sick.
Alright, guys. Talk to you soon. Farmer
Pretty
Mirror
good,
checking out.
right?
Yeah, it is.
How many people do like 25 episodes? Not many. They
No.
stop.
They start with it, but they don't continue.
Yeah, they
You
don't
gotta have the
continue.
drive, man. You
Yeah.
gotta be able to take time out of your day to sit down and just.
You thought we fell off, right?
You guys?
Yeah.
I believed in you guys always.
Man.
I knew you guys were
Wow,
busy.
man. Yeah, we need a
I
little
just
bit off
left.
season.
I was up and left.
Yeah, this guy wasn't even on the
No,
continent.
he wasn't. This guy traveled to Oregon. No, he traveled all the way through
San Diego.
through Washington.
I drove to San Diego.
Yeah.
Nice.
2 weeks.
Then he flew to freaking
England.
UK. And he's like, I'm cold here. He goes to Spain. From Spain, he goes to Iceland. Iceland comes back to UK, and then he comes to California.
Sacramento.
Buddy, you're too late right now.
The guy's too wild.
That was a journey.